Hey guys, I want to talk to you guys real quick about car camping. I've been car camping for about 2.5 months now. I started out in Alabama, traveled in my car all the way here. Now I'm in San Francisco. I made a stop in a longer stop in Palm Springs, California, to see my brother while he had surgery, and just really post op just to be there for him. But along my journey, I've been seeing a lot of people car camping. Like I noticed a post last night about talking about this though, and people, you'll be more surprised about the amount of people that car camps. And when I saw this video last night, I was just started thinking, I'm like, actually I have seen a ton of people. They'll be sleeping in their cars, and who knows what situation got them there. Well, first of all, the cost of living now is just skyrocketed, and the equilibrium of pay and the stuff we and the fees is not adding up, right? So obviously we're seeing the crumbling of Babylon right now, America. But there's a ton of people that car camps, right? Like this style of living, it it's not easy in the beginning. It's adjustable, right? Anybody can do it mentally. If you want to do it, you can. Really, it's all about sacrificing things and knowing the difference between need and want, right? I'm an essentialist, right? Also a minimalist, and even the stuff I have with me now, along the journey, I've been shedding some stuff, and I realize even on my journey, I have way too much stuff, right? And everything I need here. Right there. Had to get back right. Y'all fell a little bit on my mount, but everything I need is here in my car, right? Along with with the photography, videography, all the essentials, to everything I need, I have it right here in my car. And this journey has been humbling, respectable. Like I respect this journey so much more now within these 2 months, and also it's allowed me to become a lot more aware to society as a whole and what the majority of us are unconscious on and about, right? Like one of my main things that I realized on this journey while car camping, because initially I started going out to state parks or national parks, sleeping there, and I realized, I'm like, why are we paying to stay at a park? Like, shouldn't it be funded? You know what I mean? Shouldn't they fund this? Like, where's this money going to? That was one of my reasons why I stopped going. Just sort of asking deeper questions. And I was like, I'd rather just sleep in my car than do this. Like, it's more cost efficient. I can't really live that way. And really it just came down to what I believed in, right? But I had a very, very tender spot when it came down to the homeless. So I traveled from Alabama, Memphis, Tennessee, Little Rock, Arkansas, Tulsa, Oklahoma, Albuquerque, New Mexico. I didn't stop in Texas because of Dallas and Houston. They're way too far out of my path driving on 40, because I had a timeline to get to Palm Springs to see my brother. Albuquerque, Las Vegas, Nevada, then Palm Springs, California. I'm currently right now I'm in San Francisco, California. But when I was in Tulsa, that's when I realized more and more about the homeless population, right? It kind of reminded me of Nashville. I lived in Nashville for a few years, and except it was just on an all time, like it was a different level, right? In Nashville, they started something a few years back where they passed something where the homeless, they couldn't be able to sleep on the public areas, and I'm like, where they gonna go? They're homeless. Like, where they gonna go? Like, so you see a lot of them in the woods out of Nashville. They got tents up and stuff like that. I got my tent with me too if I need it, but like certain areas, they don't allow that. Like we live in this free world. God gave us this world. We didn't have to pay we didn't even ask to come into existence. But everything is here that we need. But man wants to, be greedy and charge us for it. So it's very mind-boggling you know what I mean, on this journey. Like I said, I've come to learn to get out of the system and learn how to maneuver and navigate a certain way, you know, and that's a whole nother topic too. Like that goes with like food, places I want to spend my time, what I do with my free time, because you have a lot more free time when you're out of the system. You know what I mean? And it's like I say, it's mind-boggling, right? So car camping. If you have any questions regarding it, like I said, I've been on this journey since July. So it's about, like I say, 2.5 months, and it's like I said, it's been very humbling, freeing to me, uplifting, and very respectable. But it's a lot to talk about, man. But let me know if you have any questions in regards to that.